Hey, what's up, people? Hope everyone's doing well. And also, happy 4th of July to all my friends, family, and friends in America. They don't celebrate that here, of course. In Serbia, I'm coming at you live from Serbia. So, I'm here working. I'm getting some work done, live streaming. And I don't think anybody, not too many people in the United States will be joining me. But in case some are, here I am. Mostly my European friends are not doing that thing, not partying like crazy, because everybody in America is partying like crazy, starting from early in the morning. They're getting out there and at the beaches or in their homes or backyards or whatever, doing barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, a lot of chips, French fries, different a lot of drinks, different kinds, of course. Anyway, happy 4th of July to everybody in the States. And here, yeah, just another day. Thankfully, a little bit cooler today. It's been pretty warm here in southern Serbia, like really hot. But today was a nice one. And a cool night, so I don't even have to use a fan, especially because I don't have an air conditioning in this house. I've been renting. So yeah, this is a nice welcome change. Anyway, this is Ben Herrera, former Marvel DC Image comic book artist, coming at you, and but currently drawing Heavy Atomo from Scribe Comics, created by Rosario Peron, and colored by Ferry. He's an awesome colorist. But anyway, some new stuff we just finished some new stuff, like a promo piece and stuff that Scribe's going to show pretty soon. But yes, and of course starting the issue, the interiors of the issue, and of course working on my book, slowly but surely working on my book. Yeah, what else? Yeah, we got Triple Threat coming out. I still don't know when I'm going to. I'd like to launch it. I was thinking about launching it in August, but I don't think so. I think I'm leaning more toward also completing the whole issue first before I start the campaign. So then I could, once the campaign concludes, get it printed and fulfilled soon. In the meantime, I could, show the progress with all of you. Here on YouTube and other stuff too. This is my first time doing a campaign, so hopefully I'll be able to share all of that, the ups and downs, and of course a lot of ups, because I can't wait to put this out and get this out to you guys and know what you all think about it. So yeah, what else was I going to bring up? I guess I can do that. I could today I wanted to continue the progress in my Violet concept design. Part of doing the interiors, there's a lot of other things I need to produce. Also, like the character designs. I have all of them kind of done, but some of them I want to redo. They're not to the specifications that I want. I created some new character design sheets, so I need to. There's some characters I want to redesign. So I'll do that, and then the old ones that I don't want to redesign, I'll put them all on this new format. So again, it's fun for me to do. Plus, it helps me in producing the book, and they're also necessary. Yeah, because I know what the characters look like in the book. Just because they're my characters, I'm not going to remember what they look like until I draw them for a while. And also, I would like to also create a concept design sketchbook. Have that added as one of the reward tiers in the project. So hopefully, I'm a huge fan of those kinds of things. I love the preliminary sketches and stuff, all the stuff that went into creating the project. So yeah, I'd like to produce it for that reason also. Let me share the screen. I was able to finish the front, or the 3/4 front view of of violet. And I'll probably normally I just do a 3/4 front and 3/4 back, and then a large um, like a headshot. I have a headshot here, but because I wanted to show more of her front, the way her front looks, I decided to it'll be 3. Um, I probably should add. Now I'm thinking about it. I might add her weapons too in this sheet, because she has. Oh yeah, I'm not done. Gosh, I have to add her blades in the back, her swords on the back. Okay, so I missed those, so I could do that today. Because she has 2 swords, 2 knives, and 2 guns, and all other things hidden too, like little grenades on her and stuff like that. She's very stylish. I wanted to be very stylish because she's European. She's French, and she's similar to Black Widow, except she's French and a little more stylish than the Black Widow, and because she's French, and but similar traits as far as her abilities and such. Let me add the. Let me go ahead and add the blades that I miss on here before I forget. I'll reduce the opacity. That way I can go in and add. It'll be a little bit easier to add add the blades in. I'll use the straight line tool instead of drawing them in by hand. She has a little bit different. I think I forgot what this part's called. It's not the hilt. Or maybe it is the hilt. Than a regular samurai sword hilt. I'll close it off on the edge here so I can select the interior and delete what's underneath. It's easier for me to fill it like so. This is going to be my last few days here in Leskovac, Serbia, for a while because I need to leave on Tuesday, and I like to drive to Skopje next, which is only about a 2-hour drive south of here in Macedonia. So I can't wait to get there. I have a lot of people I'd like to hang out with over there. It was awesome staying here, though. I'm going to miss Leskovac. It's a great place. Made some great friends here. Plus, it's known, like, in this part of Europe for being having the best barbecue. But when I say barbecue, it's totally different. It's not like American barbecue. It's they use a grill, but that's pretty much the only, and they use meat, but that's the only similarities. They don't use barbecue sauce and stuff like that over here. But the food is amazing. I think I would like to. Yeah. Gotta make sure she has her swords in there. I always thought swords on the back were awesome. I mean, I know a lot of people do, but they are. I heard somewhere that somebody can't really draw them from the back. I'm like, I don't know where they got that from, because Deadpool's doing it all the time in movies. Maybe we were talking about like the really long broadswords. Cool. Can't wait till I get to colors on this. Well, just can't wait to finish her. I think I'll do Kaiser Rex next. Yeah, he's the main villain. I need to redesign him almost completely. That should do it. There, I'll connect the layers. I think I need to adjust this a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Didn't quite seem right. The form. Okay. All right. It looks a lot better. She's complete. And now I'll jump on the front view. I'll use your previous design as a guide. Yeah, that jaw is not right. I know what I did wrong and messed up in the sketch. That's what I like about digital. You can do these kind of fixes. Although with pencil, you just have eraser. So you make adjustments just a little bit different ways. Yeah, I could change it, but I love the way I did the face. I might end up just tracing it. No, they're too concave or convex. I don't know what the correct term is, but they're also I liked all the time on figures. It's weird for me. Everybody start their drawings differently, but I always like to start mine from the head, usually from the right the right side, the right jaw. So I don't know why. It's just me. And she has a long nose, slightly turned down, because she's French. A lot of French women have noses like this. Sometimes bigger too, but hers isn't wide. It's just long, slightly pointed down, which I think is great. I'm an equal opportunity nose person. I think like big noses, small noses, long noses, short noses. Noses are just cool. And she has very small lips. I love doing different, features. Features are important, I think, a lot. Little details like that. Sorry, my music has gone out for some reason, so I'm I think her jaw should be turned in a little bit more. Maybe not. She definitely has some sunken in cheeks. Anyway, notifications are too loud. I don't think I'm happy with this face, but I'm being very meticulous about her. I'll probably just end up tracing it. Well, if I decide to work on the project on the complete the issue first, gosh, and it's probably not going to come out in August. Which is fine. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll give it 18 months. Well, because I need to finish about 48 pages. The 36 page, or maybe not 30, probably up to 38 page main story, and then I'd like a 10-page backup story that introduces another project of mine. And I was mentioning before, I'd like to do like out of the 5-issue miniseries, triple threat miniseries, in the back of each issue, I would like to do a different um, backup story, a different project every issue, and then maybe at the end of the 5 issues, when all of the backup stories are done, anybody that's seen them already that wants that or backers can vote on maybe which one to do next. Maybe I'll even include triple threat in that. Maybe everybody wants to have another triple threat miniseries. Which right now I don't know. I gotta find out how this miniseries goes. If I want to do another one or not, but I really would love to introduce to do another one of my projects because I love all of them. To me, all of them are amazing. I don't think this is even. Sorry, got some messages. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I like to do. Which I'm kind of bummed about because I wanted to do this quickly, but I did not get nearly far enough in my production to publish the book in this August. And that gives you more time to complete the book and also share it because I really would love to along the way share the progress on the book so you guys can have a good idea of what you'll be receiving when the project is done. Well, that's I think I know what's bothering me. Her head's a little bit too wide. Yeah. That's it. She doesn't have a very wide head. And she's very meticulous with her grooming. She's very stylish. She's a lady, but a deadly lady. Anyway, yeah, I hope I can do that, because I would love to have the book finished before I do the campaign, and then I would love to start working on the next issue when the campaign starts. Because my goal is to be able to put out an issue every 3 months. I would love to do that. For many reasons. One of them, I would love to finish the miniseries. It would take a lot shorter time. Like it'd be so 5 times 3, so like 15 months to complete the whole miniseries. I think I'm bad at math, but something like that. Instead of like 2 years or 2.5 years to complete the or 3 years or 5. Anyways, I just would love to complete it in a lot short time. So because I have another project I'd like to get to, and if it does well, what I'd really love to do is hire another writer. I would just need one more writer to handle the rest of the books. Plot the stories with him, because all the stories are kind of almost ready. I just have to write them, but the plots for them are pretty much done. But yeah, then that way, and then I would love to hire another art team to work with me on the rest of the series. Maybe I know a colorist and a letterist would be able to handle all the books, but maybe get another 2 pencilers instead of 1. Yeah, to complete the rest of them, and then me working on another one, or maybe the next triplet. Anyways, I have a lot of things. I just got to put it first put out Triple Threat. And so yeah, that's another. Again, I'd like to put out Triple Threat every 3 months, and then you can do that with all the projects. Have a 3 month window. What would be awesome too is if I can get them in the stores. Of course, at the same prices that I'm doing for the crowdfunding. But yeah. I'll have this time. I'll have the swoosh coming from the other direction. The hair swoosh. Ponytail hair swoosh. I just wanted to bring this in really quick so then I could I wonder if I should do that. Maybe I won't do that because I haven't matched this one. And she's not really matching that one anyway because she's standing differently. Sorry, so a message came in, so I was just checking. Yeah, I think I'll. Hmm. No, this will be fine because she's totally posed differently. I just have to adjust her leg a little bit more. Hmm. Well, I might redo this because these like hip poses are always. I love them, but also they're difficult for me sometimes because you just get reference. That's what I should do. Sometimes it doesn't always come out like the way it's in my mind. Yeah, I think that'll work for this. Oh, I know what I need to do with her head. I need to shrink her head. Oops. Wrong layer. Yeah, that's it. Her head was too big. You don't want to give people big heads. Well, not unless they have big bodies, but she doesn't have a big body. She would not like it if I called her or she had told her she had a big body. There we go. Gotta make sure I leave room for her scarf. She's French, so she's definitely, or European. She definitely needs a scarf. Hmm. You know what's up too. Yeah. There we go. I might need to work on more scarves and folds, but this one seems okay right now. And she has her hoop earrings. I love hoop earrings. I think they look cool. Her collar's up, but not that far. Okay. Wait. Need to bring them down more. I think I'll stream just for an hour tonight. We got like almost 10 more minutes. This is late over here, so that's why I'm kind of tired. I got to catch up on my beauty sleep. I'm drawing trench coats too, and they've always also been to me like a big, really part of fashion a lot. So that's why I gave her one. Plus, I thought it's very action oriented. It has that like secret agent type feel. So that's why I wanted to give her one, and have it be a little bit different than your standard like body tactical suit like the Black Widow, and it gives it some contrast. Also, it's not just one tight costume. She has the tight pants, although they're not super tight, semi tight, and then the bulk of the bulk of the coat. It's, of course, bulletproof, or at the very least, very durable. I always liked John Wick, and that episode. I think that it's this John Wick 2 where he has to kill that the sister of the Italian dude. She's the leader of the Italian part of the mafia or whatever. And he goes into that, place where he gets like a bulletproof suit or all of his weapons and stuff. Where he's yeah, that was awesome. So that's kind of idea that I want with this. She has like that, like carbon fiber mesh. She's like a very serious, assassin bodyguard kind of thing. So she's got to have the best quality stuff. She's got to be ready to, especially because she doesn't have any superpowers, and she's fighting people with superpowers. She holds her own against them. She's even the leader of a superpowered team in the story. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, so she's able to lead the team. She does not have any power. She's just awesome. I know it's missing. Okay, let's see. I'm digging that. She's got the big old, or the wide trench coat shoulders. I like putting folds in the clothing. I say folds better because they're just so awesome when you put them in the right places, and they really give a sense of a little bit of stuff grounded in not reality, because this is a fictitious fiction story, but they help you anchor yourself a little better in the story. Anyway, her origin was, I think her origin is going to be, she was trained at a young age she had a bad family upbringing, and her father kind of parents just didn't kind of take care of her very well, so she fell in with the wrong people, and she was also very adept. She had, already a lot of natural skills, and the wrong people noticed that and kind of recruited her. And she had to fight a lot for survival, and she found that in this organization that accepted her in, she was very good at it. Of course, a lot of pain and trauma too went to her origin. Why she would go in that direction. We'll get more into that later, but yeah, that all helped her shape who she was, who she is as an assassin, bodyguard, who's very a woman of few words. She lets her skills speak for her. She's also very adept at most weapons. She's a very good marksman, of course, great with guns, blades, other martial arts weapons, but she just prefers guns and blades. Yeah, so good. I want to go over in the story how she kind of touch on how when she became Kaiser Rex bodyguard and how they developed their relationship. So definitely an item. Although not an exclusive item because, Kaiser Rex um, is herself a king. And, all kings had um, concubines and all that kind of stuff, mistresses or whatever, especially European kings. Not all, but Kaiser's not that nice of a guy. So anyway, it'll mainly be focused on these guys. But still, he totally trusts her with his whole organization. She's definitely proven herself many times. Let me check how far we've gotten. All right. She's coming together. Hope she has a supermodel kind of feel. She's like not too tall, not too short. I would say she's about this tall for a girl. I think she's going to be like like 5'7", maybe 5'8". 5'8". All right, people, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Again, I hope you all have a great, in America, United States, are having a fun or a great happy 4th of July, eating a lot of hot dogs, hamburgers, and stuff. And yeah, and hope to catch you here on the next episode of Creating Comics on the Move. And kind of on the move is, take it, the description of them move around a lot. So I love creating comics, wherever I move, all over Europe or whatever. And, talk about how it is to be able to do that. And hopefully you'll like the comic books that I'm doing, because again, I love them. I love all of them. Right now, the first one is Triple Threat. And but yeah, check out the sites again, benherrerastudios.com. That's benherrerastudios.com. I should have it like listed on here somewhere. I got to sort of figure out how to do that. And then bzcomics.com. That's bzcomics.com or bz/comics.com. And they both have newsletters, so if you, please sign up for them. If you want to get up to the minute, up to date updates on the project, and giveaways and freebies and all that stuff. I'm going to be, usually give like first information, will be to the people on the subscribing to newsletters. How the progress is, crowdfunding campaign, all that awesome stuff. But anyways, I hope all of you all have a great rest of your weekend and a great week. And I'll catch you on the next video. Ciao.